How's it going, guys? It's John here from Hot Take Hockey, and we have another trade to announce, and that's what we do on the channel. We break the trades to you as soon as possible, so please subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Drop a like on this video, and let's talk about the trade. So the Edmonton Oilers acquire Alex Petrovic, the defenseman from the Florida Panthers, in exchange for defenseman Chris Wideman, who they had just recently acquired last month from the Ottawa Senators, and a third-round pick from 2019. So let's break this down quickly. Both defensemen you could label as the bottom pairing guys, both in their latter parts of their 20s. Chris Wideman probably has more offensive, untapped offensive potential, even though he's kind of towards what we call a prime stage in your career. But both players kind of sit on that 5 or 6 spot. And you guys will hear me on this channel talk about 1 to 6 guys. I'll always rank where I see them fit. Chris Wideman with Ottawa really was out of his range, out of his league, kind of where he was sitting. He was sitting in a 3-4 spot in Ottawa, and Ottawa's defense was always very inconsistent, very weak after guys like Erik Karlsson and Mark Bethot at the time when Chris Wideman was sitting on that second pairing. With Edmonton, the only reason Edmonton was taking the shot at him and only actually trading a conditional 6th-round pick was because of the injuries, because of the injury from Sekura, Clefbaum. And because of that, the Edmonton Oilers now make another trade to get Petrovic. So Petrovic is a guy that's going to sit on 5 or 6 on your team. And I kind of talked to Florida Panthers fans and already seen on Twitter, Petrovic is a slower guy. He's a defensive guy. He's not going to contribute to your offense. And he, at the end of the day, only has 1 point in 26 games. And if you look at the stats there, you don't get a lot from this guy every year. Probably maybe even less this year we're getting production from Petrovic. But last year, 67 games, 13 points, 2 goals, 11 assists. This year, he only has the 1 assist in 26 games. Chris Wideman, on the other hand, through 5 games, he has 2 points with the Oilers, a total of 26 games. He has 7 points. So neither player are producing at a high rate. Again, they're both bottom pairing guys. If you look at the start, so the Oilers essentially traded a 6th-round pick and a 3rd-round pick for Alex Petrovic. In my opinion, it's not horrible. I don't really see the need, other than I can say this for Oilers fans or fans that just don't see why Chiarelli is doing this, because I know we give a lot of hate to Chiarelli. The Oilers have 3 key injuries on their back end right now, and that's allowing Darnell Nurse and Adam Larsson to play around 25, 26 minutes a night, which is insane. Chris Wideman was slated to be on the second pairing. And like I said, if they had a full defense core right now, Wideman's not even seeing minutes most likely. So Petrovic is probably going to come in and start playing on the second pairing right away until a guy, especially like Clefbaum, comes back from injury. So again, not what the Oilers need. The Oilers need more of an immobile offensive defenseman on their already crowded offensive-less defense core. So that's my take on it. This is more of a situational trade based on the Oilers' injuries, and the Panthers are taking advantage of it, of getting a 3rd-round pick, as well as getting an underrated guy in Chris Wideman that can ultimately slot in on that bottom pairing as efficiently and more of a mobile defenseman than Petrovic. And yeah, Petrovic obviously has a higher cap as well. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Just my quick analysis on the trade. Drop a like, of course. It always brings more people in. So if you could help us out, that's great. And comment your opinion on this trade. Again, not a huge trade, but I kind of broke it down for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And for more content on Hot Take Hockey, I hope to see you soon. Peace out.